So guys, just leave these in the sometimes you just have to remind them all these.
Evening, thank you.
I can't go hit that NEC. Go after you, do it again. Do you know, I'm actually back in this. I think you could do it again. Yeah, Johnny, hit us a yellow, please. If they press the ball and John, I can do it right to the PJ!
I hope so. Not from the start, but I hope so. How are you guys doing?
That's close enough. John, I've been trying to teach these four boys for the last couple of years, mate. Sometimes there's only so much you can do.
The thing is now what's
You see me as a player, John, before it was broken. Boys, leave it, give you this one for free, I'll give you one more.
But they have VAR.
TJ! Watch that bend, see that angle? Just right at the side of the wall.
I've heard maybe like Paraguay. That was toward the end of the game.
Ready?
How are you guys? It's always lovely to see you guys.
Alright, boys, let's start making a win. Come on.
Yeah. You guys are just like really doing well for something. They gotta get you. They make like some like golden seat.
Yeah, let's go.
Like a reserve spot. You know, when we win, then we'll need to have you guys on the bus. We'll drive all over the city, on the city council. Sorry? Win the whole thing, then you guys we're going to the city back with the party bus over. I'll see you guys. Thank you.
Half time, we'll see you.
Come on, boys, good start, let's go. Good picture. Nice. Let's go, Jolie, from the start, Jolie. Right side. Right together. Right shoulder pass. Diaz right. Diaz right. Pass to Maxi. Left pass.
Left-hand side now. Release once again. Gold Coast Knights just trying to shut down the space a touch. McGregor applying the pressure, and now a decent little battle here as well. They're looking to link up. Lions doing enough, and apologies for that slight delay. Had a few technical issues, but great to have your company here on Football Queensland TV. It's a round 12 catch-up fixture between two of the red-hot teams in the competition. Of course, the Lions winning the treble last year. Currently sitting up in second. Win here this evening would put them to the top of the table. So now they intercept that one, chipping over the top. A decent release, but plenty of Knights back there to cut it off and turn it away from danger. Keep once again in space out on this left-hand side. The Lions will take it that way now. A little bit of pressure being applied here from McGregor, but a great cutback on the inside. Chance for Lions now to carry up. Over the half they go. Quick release right on the edge of the box. Chance for the shot potentially. Turned away here from the Knights. Deflected. Still an opportunity. Back across the face. A goal very close. They did everything they could to try and get a touch on that right towards the end. Holding firm so far. Good flick on here with the head of Russell. Russell not finding support on that occasion. We're applying the pressure though. It's a little dry here as well, so we will see a bobbing and weaving of that ball as it bumps around the surface. The Knights hitting the deck here. So foul is called as a result. Three gone. Lions have had the best chance so far. Only one opportunity to speak of. Send a deep here for Arans. Arans will head back onto that left-hand side now. Chance to knock it over the top. Russell on the run. Trying to close down the space. That one goes over the sideline. Throw in to come here in favour of the Lions. Been great form too for the Lions. In 7 straight victories. The only loss they've had prior to that, of course, been a couple in total, but the loss just beforehand was to Peninsula, who are top of the table. But a win here tonight would put them up into first place. They've got that superior goal difference, and this, of course, is a catch-up game. Rounds out very quickly. It's good keeping, just mobilising in the box. Quick throw out wide now. Chance to link up here. Dispossessed though is Akeda. So all the territory so far with the Lions. So they work it out on this right-hand side. Chance to carry. Russell eventually applying some pressure. Easily dispossessed in the end. Panic stations when it probably wasn't necessary. Martin then there for the Knights and eventually all the way back to Iran's. So now trying to stave off the pressure at the back. And pressure once again here. Lions retrieving it right on the edge of the box. They'll have the shot on target. Iran's with hands up and above. Makes the stop. It's had a little bit of work to do so far in the opening 5 minutes. Again, I'll head to this right-hand side. Akeda. Dispossessed. Now one still goes here for Zane North. Son of the legendary Jade North. Of course, played on the world stage for the Socceroos. And McGregor with a less than desirable effort. Lions once again looking for the quick throw. Now a chance to whip it in. Decent delivery, it's deep. Turned away with the head here from Gold Coast. And now a chance to carry for the Knights. Push it away and that momentum stops for a moment. Cut out once again, so completely dictating terms here, the Knights, or I should say the Lions. Just bossing possession at the moment. They'll shift it towards the box. Nice little cutback. Not a very good clearance from the Knights. It's still there for the taking for the Lions, and trying to get a foot to it was Veachner. We certainly know that he can find the back of the net. 29 goals so far this year. 10 more than the next closest. That golden boot count. Lions twisting, turning, looking for a quick opportunity out on this left-hand side. They'll thread the needle. Into the box they go. Veachner's there once again. Now, was that ball to hand or a handball? They've pointed to the middle, have they? I think they have. The referee here, he's had a look at the spot. There's arms all over the shop from Gold Coast Knights. Let's take a look again here on the replay. Not showing it there. Unfortunately, we won't get another look at it, but certainly this one is going to the spot. So Lions with an early chance to take the lead here. Will be Feichner. Already racked up 100 goals for the Lions. This one from the spot. Feichner with a strike right down the centre and into the back of the net. Lions had the lead after 8 minutes. It's a difficult one for the Gold Coast Knights to deal with. Not too much they could do about it, but it certainly was a ball to hand. As a result, the Lions will capitalise, and Feichner has his 30th goal for the season. Can you believe it? What a tally he has amassed. So 1-0 early on in the contest. All the work to be done now for the Gold Coast. Lions in the box seat here, and of course with 3 points tonight, they will go to the top of the ladder. Superior for and against compared to that of Peninsula. Dang restarts it, then out to this right-hand side they go. To Belay. And for North. North standing a little bit further upfield. Hart Phillips, back to North, quick release. Chance to turn and go here for Akbari. Threatening to pull the trigger on that cross. Instead goes short to Dang. And all the way back into the path of Jackson Riley. Long delivery. Falling free here for Martin, who whipped it away. McGregor applying a little bit of pressure here. North composed under pressure. And a beautiful chip over the top. Here's another chance for the Lions. Hart Phillips keeps it in the field of play. Now chiming in is Broderick, and Broderick back to the middle. The Knights stepping in front of that potential effort on goal. Now North will clean up the scraps and just looks to slow things again, but a chance to look at the stats. It'd be 90% of the game played in this half. For a quick breakaway here, Gold Coast with Russell charging forward. Good speed from Russell, but well shut down. Trusting his keeper in the form of Riley. Clears it away. DeBelle shepherding of that ball, shielding it on the sideline before the eventual clearance arrives. Keep that one in the field of play as well. Taken here by Arans, and now Arans punching it long. North cleverly dealt with. Headed back to his keeper. Not to get back up with the hands, of course, that would have been completely legal. Dang. A bit of pressure and nearly falling into the path of Russell. Could have been extremely dangerous for the Lions, and it would have been the only chance the Knights have had so far. A quick release once again, this time from Broderick. Broderick now looking for that 1-2. Shielded over the byline though. Clever work at the back. The North restarting things, and at the moment, Knights are just trying to weather the storm. It has been all the Lions in the opening 13 minutes of this contest. Very little opportunity for Gold Coast whatsoever. They haven't had a shot on target as of yet, and of course, if you are just joining us, the Lions slotting a penalty right from the spot. Quick release once again, and around Broderick into the box, and now looking to get a shot away. Martin will attempt the clearance. It's the deflection. So they will get a result here. Gold Coast. Rands ushering his team forward. To get some kind of field position here. DeBelle strong in the challenge, winning out. Now Dang at the back. To thread the needle. Well shut down from Martin. Now a chance for the counter-attack at long last. Russell is charging forward, wrapping around as an option. Inman cleverly finds him. Go deep once again. Attewell is there. Ludwig. Attawell carting it forward, finding an option back toward the middle. Martin under pressure, dispossessed. Now the Lions looking for that quick return of serve. Finding a good pass here for Broderick, carrying on the edge of the 18-yard. Broderick releasing deep. Wider still they go. The Lions building more and more pressure here. Looking for a 2-goal buffer. Completely dictating terms here. Won the treble last year. All those major trophies into the cabinet. Very tough to deal with throughout 2026 as well. Just the 2 losses in total so far. That said, though, the last time these two sides met back in round 2, it was a 2-all draw. Lions feeding it forward. That one not finding its intended target. Once again, out for a goal kick. Long clearance here from the Gold Coast. Once again, falling in the path of the Lions. All the bounces of the ball going their way. A nice little wraparound effort coming here from Hart Phillips. Threads it through into the box. Chance to turn. Back to Hart Phillips, chipping high. A little bit too high and long for that matter. DeBelle arrives, gets ahead to it. Cleared away from the Knights. Upfield, Small. Hit with the head though from the Lions. Good control under pressure now, looking for that long release. McGregor will latch onto it. North hit the deck and does so once again. Geez, that's a tough call though on McGregor. Don't think there was much in it. Here it is again on the replay. It's a beautiful ball provided. Back deep, I think it might have been Ludwig. McGregor then over the top, getting the slip. Yeah, it's a tough one on McGregor. See why the referee blew it. Wasn't directly shoulder to shoulder, but given very little room for error there. Speaking of an error though, Jackson Riley misguided with that attempted clearance. Over the sideline it goes. The Gold Coast now looking for an equaliser. Chance for sustained pressure down the centre of the field, and they'll come up with a foul as well. A free kick in pretty decent position. Well, perhaps not. Lions will now have the throw. Clearance taken down from Attawell. Delivered back to opposition territory. Good skill to get away from a couple of defenders there from Inman. Now deep for Arans. Attawell tracking back into that right-hand pocket. It has been operating out wide. Haven't really seen any chinks in the armour so far for the Lions. Options on this left-hand side now. Dang will link up with North, and North for the first time release. A beautiful one for that matter. Plenty of space there as well. Broderick latching onto it. Now back towards the middle here for Hart Phillips. Hart Phillips then switching up the emphasis. Weichner having the strike. Such a danger, no matter where he is on the field. And nearly had them concerned once again. Here it is on the replay. Quick return to the middle. Weichner, one touch, setting himself, and then another just to get it in the right slot. And struck it okay. Not too far over the bar. Knights gradually settling into the contest. They're getting a bit more time on the other end of the field. It's a clever pass through as well. Weichner comes up with it. Oh, the attempted finish not too far away. Do have them very worried. Lions this time playing from within the box to this right-hand side. Adderwell is outside of the field of play, so he's certainly not an option. Deep once again to Dang. And once more delivering. Picking up with Jarrard, and then Jarrard out for DeBelle. Back to Jarrard once again. North emerging as an option on this left-hand side. Now McGregor applying some pressure. First time release is decent enough. Hart Phillips then chipping over the top. Fleischner looking for a little flick on. Decent first time release, but Adderwell was waiting for it. Tracked back and cut things off. McGregor now looking to get above them. Dang, though, was powerful in the air. That one then all the way through to Arans. So 20 minutes gone, still no shot to speak of for the Gold Coast. Four now for the Lions, plus the additional effort which was converted from the penalty spot. This has been a match of enormous amount of chances so far, though, must be said. Despite all the territory domination of the Lions. Freddie and Needle. There's a lovely delivery there from Diaz. To this left-hand side. Inman finding support. Pushing forward. Zakita. Looking to thread the needle. Quick release here for the Lions, though. Up towards halfway they go. LA, lovely release, and then the first time was exceptional. Chipped over the top again. That's beautiful play from the Lions. The last one just going a little astray. So Gold Coast will come up with possession, but overall it's been very smooth from the Lions for the opening 22 minutes. They've done very little wrong so far. Chance to whip it in. That's a decent delivery right towards McGregor, who is up there along with Jackson Riley. It wasn't convincing from the keeper. He ended up coming up with it. That was a nervy moment from Riley. Here it is again on the replay. A lovely cross whipped in. McGregor was there pressuring. Actually copped a bump from his own teammate in the end. Riley cleaned it up well enough, though. Tide just starting to turn here in favour of the Gold Coast. Finally seeing a bit of time down this end of the field. Martin applying some pressure. Eventually winning out. Deflection following the way of the Lions, though. Diaz taken to ground. Play on is the call, though. Adderwell is tracked all the way to the centre along with Inman. Now Russell cutting it forward. A few step overs. Chance to drive towards the box now. Quick release once again from Keita. Nice patient build-up from Gold Coast. Now to Adderwell. Chance to carry. Now cutting back on the inside. Quick release for Martin. Just bobbling as he went to make contact with the ball. That one flies away. Any pressure there on Joel Russell. No foul call, though, and as a result, Lions with DeBelle on this right-hand side. Carted forward. DeBelle looking for an option. Running into trouble and eventually dispossessed. Should be a Gold Coast ball. Will be called as such. Bit too heavy that effort there from Attewell as a result. Here comes another counter-attack for the Lions now. Great recovery from Martin. It's a little bit of support as well, but geez, that's beautiful effort. Tyson Martin dispossessed now, but fortuitous deflection. Gregor looking to turn. Contacted in the back, and to ground he goes. Given the time in possession and the field position as well that the Lions have enjoyed, the Gold Coast score stays as is, would certainly take a 1-0 deficit into the break. They're probably quite pleased with it, really. Such has been the domination of Lions. I suppose to be expected as well with the form that they're in. With that said, though, form line maybe a little bit deceptive. Of their past 5 matches, every single one of those teams has been well and truly below them on the ladder. In fact, the highest ranked team has been 6th. So if you are new to Queensland NPL men's 12-team competition, but this Lions side has been all conquering. Lovely delivery into the box, a little bit too deep, in fact. Rand's there to pick it off. 2 hands above the head. Quick release now from Inman. Chipping over the top, a little bit of space here to deal with. Deng was wary. Cover the ground very quickly. Dispossessed once again. Martin able to get a ball away here for McGregor. First time touch. Doing enough, and then taken to ground there by North. Hang on is the call. And Deng carting it forward. Turned it back towards the middle here from Max King. Clever work out to Attewell. That was a good opportunity, but Attewell just took his eyes off the ball. Ludwig. King once again. Diaz. Ludwig. Now straightening. Looking for an option through the middle. King dispossessed, and now a chance to go one-on-one here. Feichner's dangerous. Dancing and then threading the needle out to that right-hand side. Chance for the finish. Oh, just across the face of goal. It was very, very close. Feichner did a great job setting it up. Here it is again. Taking control of the loose ball. He had support pushing through. Just couldn't find a finish in the end. Wasn't too far off. Gold Coast breathe a sigh of relief. That would have been 2-0 otherwise. And still, had to get a shot on target. Had to get a shot away, full stop for that matter, actually, the Gold Coast. A quick turn here as well from Feichner. Players overlapping on that left-hand side. Not called upon on this occasion with Akbari taking them on himself. Eventually it arrives that way. Chance to whip it back to the middle. Up above them they go. Great save from Morans, tipping it above the bar. Had a bit of work to do and did it well. Akbari driving forward, finding support. It was a lovely cross that was whipped in. It certainly met on the head too. Work to be done from Morans, and he did it well. So incredibly, just the first corner of the match now. That one quite a low delivery. Much they can do with the head on that occasion, the Lions. Russell strong in the challenge. And eventually cleared away here from the Gold Coast Knights. Jared. A lovely skill then from Akbari, trying to thread the needle. Space was eventually shut. Playing with a heavy first touch, but to open pasture. No real danger there with Russell pushing forward. A nice release and a chance to turn and go here for the Lions. They can carry now. Feichner still an option there through the middle. DeBelle linking. Long range effort on target. Nothing too difficult though for Arans, who is well positioned. And a great deal behind that shot. Attawell now for McGregor, being held up here by North and dispossessed. Akbari. And for Pope. Delivering deep. North. Bari once again. Quick release. It's beautiful to watch from the Lions. Much patience and poise about the play in particular of Akbari. First time release from DeBelle is delightful. DeBelle now pushing through and finds another sleek little pass, but just missing its mark. Gregor. Attawell, quick release. Now Diaz. Cut off by Deng. Keita waiting for that bounce. Eventually timed it. Had it well with the head. All the way back to Arans, who once again goes for this quick thrown release. Real factor of his game. Another dispossession here. Dangerous territory. Akbari. Deep and delivering for Pope, and Pope then a quick release. However, it's gone right into the path of Russell, and now Russell has a beeline to goal. Can he get the shot away? Russell against the run of play, nearly finds a finish, just wide. Geez, that should have been slotted though. A golden chance, and a poor pass, nearly paving a way for the Gold Coast to get back on level terms. The first shot they've had in this match. Space was well shut down by Jackson Riley, but geez, you've got to finish those if you're Joel Russell. Diaz under a bit of pressure here. Ludwig thread the needle up to McGregor. Controlled it well enough with the chest, but couldn't find support. And coolly taken down by the Lions. North. To Akbari. Yeah, deep for Deng. Moving in unison, the Lions. A well-oiled machine. Everybody filing into those open spaces and creating opportunities across the board. Hope now looking for that long switch over the top. Well identified, just couldn't quite get the angle right. Past the half-hour mark now. Still just that one goal from the penalty spot. Once again to a man who can't stop scoring this season. Xander Feichner, 30 goals so far now. Skill to beat one. Dang then shoulder to shoulder. Did a great job, Dang. Lions come up with possession. Once again, the chance for the counter-attack. It's been very free-flowing this game. Martin has worked exceptionally hard defensively, and he's come up with a couple of good challenges. Dispossessed on this occasion, though. Now Pope. Pope trying to thread the needle once again. And Gold Coast getting an unfortunate bounce, unable to take advantage of that opportunity. He throw once again, and then all the way back to Arans. Attawell presenting as an option, his right-hand side. Lions shutting down the space quite nicely, though. Keita. Deep once again for Arans. Knocking it long, looking for McGregor. It's directed, though. Playing a slightly different role compared to what we have seen in recent weeks. As a result, he's had limited touches on the ball, and offside is called, the first one of the match, actually. I must say there's been very few stoppages overall. Barely seen a free kick. Had the one penalty. And there is the first offside of the match, and we've only had the singular corner. And the North getting that one all wrong. Over the sideline it goes. Martin. Yeah. That quick release for Martin, but really lost his bearings now. Diaz, though, securing possession and contact in the back by Mitchell Hoare. As a result, turnover with the free kick, and now Feichner driving forward. And once again, the flag is up. So 2 offsides in quick succession. Diaz, speaking of quick, gets it away. Another foul here. Now, none of them have been particularly aggressive. They keep fouling such quick fashion. I can say they might have a bit of an issue here. Diaz to King. Chipped over the top. Easily dealt with, though, by Ludwig. Ludwig going all the way back to Arans. He turned away with the head there by Luke Kroll. Now Diaz and for King. Space here for Attewell. Gets quickly. Chance to carry. Attewell then looking to thread the needle for McGregor. Decent delivery. Deng taking no chances with it. Over the byline it goes. And first corner of the match for the Gold Coast. Is this the moment? They've only had the one opportunity in the entire match for Russell. That was off the back of a lucky deflection. Had a one-on-one with Jackson Riley, but couldn't find the back of the net, couldn't find the target for that matter. They must get something on target here, the Gold Coast Knights. You have to take your chances against a team like the Lions. Good delivery. Riley getting one fist to it, can't clear it away comfortably, still there for the Knights. Eventually, we're just a few metres from the goal line. So thrown to come now for Akita. Akita for King. Back to Akita quickly. Under pressure by DeBelle. Forced back into their own half. Not a good release there, and as a result, Kroll losing plenty of ground. It has been a problem here for the Gold Coast, just applying sustained pressure to the Lions. Haven't seen enough of it. Rand's knocking it deep and then getting up and above. And for mine, into the back there of Russell. Could have easily been called a foul, but Russell will play through for now. Still alive. Dancing feet from Inman. Looking for an opportunity. Dang, once again, brick wall at the back. Himself between Inman and the ball. Made it just about impossible for Inman to do anything about it. Clearing kick, and once again, I think they caught offside here. Attewell. Twisting, turning, knocking it deep here now for Arans. Oh, that was a very heavy touch, and it nearly caused a few issues for him. All jamming in now. The Lions smelling blood in the water. But they went off half-cocked. Bit of strong contact, and once again, the ball has come free. And the turnover in favour of the Gold Coast. They'll get a chance for the free kick restart. Simple one, just knocking it backwards, and then further back here to Arans. The pressure is Diaz. Not a great delivery there. Oh, and then Diaz somehow comes away with the foul in his favour. Take another look at it. I don't think there was too much in it. Yeah, there's really not much in it at all there for Diaz, but came up with possession. Now Adderwell looking to knock it long. Russell was emerging as an option, then Inman trying to thread the needle. And who has played professionally over in England. Now DeBelle escaping his wrath. Keita with a good challenge. Up to Inman once again. Inman trying to hold off two defenders. He got away from them. Last touch was off Braddon though. So throw in to come. Again, based on what we have seen in this first half, if you are just joining us, I think the Gold Coast would be quite happy, only being down by the 1 goal. At a minimum, the first 25 minutes completely dominated by the Lions, and now they're looking to finish strongly here as well. Good delivery back to the middle. No chances taken, though, from Kroll. He clears it away with the first touch. Down once again from Hart Phillips. Sends it deep for North. Then for Harvey Pope. Akbari. Pope once again. North navigating, looking for an opening. Dribbling there from North. Bari, quick release. Chance to turn, not taken. Instead, they'll come out to this right-hand side. DeBelle once again. Just pulling the strings here. The Lions looking for an opening. Concerted build-up. Keita, though, stepping in front of that pass. And does a good job to find support in the end. Clearance to the middle, particularly long. Cut off once again here. Wide to DeBelle once again. Keita doing a great job not to allow him any clear passage towards that 18-yard box and turned away. So, final few minutes of this first half. Lions pressing. Would be a big, big challenge to come back from 2 goals down against this Lions team. If they can conjure up another attempt on goal. Pressing very hard for it right now. Dang. With a chance to carry. McGregor beaten by that ball. North and finding a lovely pass towards the 18-yard box. A chance to twist and turn, but Ludwig so strong in the challenge. For a clearance, does a great job in the end, Ludwig. Up to Dang. Oh, and that was potentially a tough one. Take another look at that. Martin certainly not putting up much of a fight about it. Yeah, hard to tell. Thought initially it might have been on the chest, but certainly was an arm there as well. They have thrown numbers forward. This Lions side. Be Pope to deliver. Wide and not particularly long. As a result, easy pickings for the Gold Coast Knights. And a big old pull of the shirt from DeBelle. Not called as a foul by our man in the middle. Rands eventually linking up. Getting support on that left-hand side in the form of Akita. Inman trying to get away from a couple of challenges. Once again, the Lions winning out though. Fast throw. Good territory once again here. A chance to explode though for Gold Coast. Shoulder to shoulder and waved away. Pope once again. Switching the emphasis out onto this left-hand side. Great control. Now cutting deep, and now a chance from the edge of the box. Well shut down by Martin. Still alive. Dancing feet. Pope is deep. Has the strike. Turned away with the head. This time from Kroll. And this time, Inman will come up with the free kick. Come inside the final minute of this first half before additional time for injuries and stoppages. Probably shouldn't be too much of that. Riga nearly coming away with it. In the end, North does a great job against two men. Linking with Deng. Shipping over the top once again. Akita there on the spot trying to shut down the space. Won't need to do too much work in the end. Now officially into additional time. Martin trying to take it down. One falling in the path of Attawell. Attawell now carrying up over the half. Martin twisting, turning, eventually linking back with Attawell once more. Ludwig chipping over the top, trying to find McGregor. All sitting up though. Fleischner can't be found. Deep to Orans, another check of the watch here. Can't be too much time remaining. A little earlier, it's been a very free-flowing game without many stoppages, and that'll prove to be the case. So less than a minute in the end. And a first half with a few chances for the Lions. Ultimately, they pocketed one from the spot. For the Gold Coast, though, they've barely seen the other end of the field. Russell missing the only real opportunity, but at the break, Lions have the lead in this round 12 catch-up fixture. 1-0. We'll take a short break and all the action continues soon on FQ TV.
Excellence. Is it measured in likes, bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give.
Baby girl.
At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Future game is changing, and so it's really important for us to understand that we're not developing players for the here and now, it's for the future.
It's extremely important to have an identity as a state. There's some key characteristics that we identified as being really important to Queensland players. The first one is creative, which refers to a player's technical ability, their base level technique and their X factor qualities. Second is courageous, how players influence the game, their levels of effort, their absolute desire displayed on the pitch. And then there's competitive, so their winning mentality, and that's got nothing to do with winning games. And that's a never say die effort, which is a hallmark of Queensland players in the past. It's something we want to continue to preserve.
That sort of frames everything we look for in a Queensland player. It's really important for every fan of every club, for every member, for every player to understand what it means to be a Queenslander, lean into the nature of the Queensland spirit. I think this is the most exciting time for youth development in a long time in Australia. We've seen so many young Queenslanders move on to bigger and better things. We've seen so much national team representation, and we've seen a massive shift in terms of the focus on youth development in a professional sort of setting within the A-Leagues. So if you're a young Queenslander, it's our job at Football Queensland to ensure that we're giving every opportunity to players to reach that stage and support talent wherever it may be to reach the higher echelons of the game.
I think football was always my thing, yeah. I just loved it. Yeah. I love being a part of the team and I love winning. Yeah. I played for Warriors in Townsville and it was really good and I learnt a lot and I felt like I was just having fun. I was really nervous at first because I'd played against these girls all growing up. Like I'd always been in the Townsville team, they'd been in the Metro teams, and I was really nervous because I didn't know whether I was good enough or whether I was just like overreaching. With the right support and the right coaching and the right programs to be identified, like carnivals, you can definitely get spotted and you can do it. From there, it's just how much you want it, really. The Queensland State Team program has helped me believe in myself because a lot of the time when I don't believe in myself, I don't perform as well, and that's probably what's let me down. Off the field, I'd say just like becoming a better person and more mature and friendly and outgoing, and I feel like helped me bring me out of my shell, I guess, yeah. I feel really, really grateful and really honoured that I've been selected and that I've been seen and identified to be good enough to play, just to have the opportunity to play in front of national team coaches, and I just feel like super confident, super eager. It's really good to see my kind of progression from not making it at all to making it. The Queensland State Team program can really help push you into the A-League teams, the Premier League teams, the Matildas representing your country, and that's something that I aspire to do. I think just the level of coaching and the intensity and playing in a better team definitely makes you a better player, and you kind of understand what you have to do to get to that level, and it's, yeah, really good.
How do I feel this time? What's it off?
Welcome back to Croatian Sports Centre. Second half getting underway now between the Gold Coast Knights and Lions. Gold Coast, of course, in the lead off the back of that penalty spot conversion from Alexander Feichner in the 9th minute of play. That's off the back of sustained pressure. And that first half well and truly dictated by the visitors. Gold Coast have really only had the one chance through Joel Russell. There have been 4 or 5 half chances at least for the Lions. Go back here to Arans, looking to clear his lines. Dang though, very solid with the head. Clears it away, then tipped on once again. Now a chance to carry, quick release, looking for Russell, and Russell was making a beeline towards that right-hand corner. Still there momentarily, King applying some pressure. Ball's here for Akita. Akita with a lovely turn. Rested Feichner. Akita under pressure here, chipping over the top of Tabele. Eventually cleared away by the Lions. And a yellow card shown to Tommy Gerrard, just trying to slow the play down off the back of a upbeat and energetic start here in the second half for the home side. Coming to this contest having won 4 of their past 5. Of course, for the Lions, they've won 7 straight, looking to make it 8 straight, and in the process they would hop to the top of the ladder. Feichner now collecting his 30th goal of the NPL season. Against the Wynnum Wolves a few weeks ago, he broke the 100 goals for the club in total marker. So now they go on the attack once again here. Feichner is through the middle. Wasn't a bad delivery either. Not too far away from the head. There it is again. It was a good little move from Pope. Got away and then whipped in a savage cross. Nearly found its mark. Akbari, though, is on the attack once again. Now sends it out to that left-hand side for the run now. Moving forward was North. Eventually finding support. And North now on the edge of the box. Great turn. Looking to get the shot away. Set upon by 2 defenders. And dispossessed. Martin now. Inman looking for a run. Instead, they'll go for the crossfield switch here for McGregor. McGregor applying the pressure. Just a little bit too deep, though. Jackson Riley made it nice and quick. Now Gerrard, who is, of course, on the yellow card now. Rush pass there from Debele. Did well, though, in the end. Tommy Gerrard. Heavy pass back to Arans. Arans looking to clear his lines under all sorts of pressure. Skewed out to the right as a result. Russell fighting for control of that ball. North comes up with it. Now Pope. The middle for Akbari, who's been cool as a cucumber. In this one, very composed. Dang has been very good at the back as well. Clearing effort upfield, met there by the head of Diaz. Chance to turn and go now. Akbari sending it out wide. Finding a nice pass to Bele, wrapping. And then cutting back towards the middle. Looking to get that shot away. Well shut down in the end. Pope sends it wide. Looking to whip to the middle. Feichner was there. Not cleared away convincingly. And then just an awkward bounce into the shins. Couldn't quite get a finish on that occasion. There it is again on the replay. A tough one to deal with. It's to Blair Ponting, who's just come onto the field there in the number 4. Still have a player down for the Lions as well. Back up on his feet now. It is Feichner. Can he afford to lose him? Spent time with Brisbane City, a bit of time as well in Victoria with the Oakley Cannons. You know, prodigious talent. It's coming to the Lions though. Now, Keita with an awkward pass back to Kroll. And Iran's very comfortable on the ball. That was tricky. Kroll now looking to march up towards halfway. Good chip over the top there for Akita. Good weight on it. Now Akita trying to cut back on the inside, is shut down nice and quick though. Now McGregor beating one, beating two, edge of the box, got a shot away. Finally, something on target for the Gold Coast Knights. Never going to trouble Jackson Riley, but it was on target, so that's the first after 51 minutes of play. Not a good clearance at all now. King, quick release. Chance to turn for Inman, has the strike. That one is on target as well. He should have done better, given the circumstances. Had a bit of time, bit of space on the edge of the box. Need to be hitting the corner from there. So now DeBelle beats one, beats two. Quick release as well, finding support in the form of Hoare. Hoare down this right-hand side. A chance to whip it back towards the middle. DeBelle is there once again. He pulled out of it thinking he was offside. The ball probably had a bit too much weight on it regardless.
Next chance. Next chance.
Rans. Not long looking for McGregor, who's been battling for everything this evening. Turned away with the head from the Lions. Throw in taken there from Keita. Keita just running half a gap down the sideline. Very clever then from Feichner. And now they can look to launch the attack again through Hoare. Hoare drilling it low. Turned away from Ludwig. That will stay in the field of play. Kroll able to find McGregor though. Now DeBelle, very strong, comes away with possession. All the way back to Dang. And then closing down his time and space. Russell kept it in the field of play. Inman pressuring Dang. Doesn't panic. Links up instead with Jarrard, and Jarrard now out to Akbari. Good first touch, opening up the space, and then chipping over the top. Looking for support, mainly DeBelle, and DeBelle up against Akita. Wouldn't be surprised if Akita is shown a yellow card here, although he's going to get the call. Well, that is an interesting one. I thought that was Akita in the back. Freya said the arm was pulled, though, from DeBelle. King looking for a quick restart, ultimately decides against it. To Akita. It's been a good battle between those two, Akita and DeBelle. There is Akita once again. Kroll. Deep to Arans. Arans, quick release himself. Ludwig threading the needle beautifully, and now Martin taking off. Beat the first two with the turn, but there was an extra man there waiting for it. He shut down the space and dispossessed Tyson Martin. And a long throw coming out. Out of well the intended target. Diaz now taking it down. Not a good return ball to Diaz. That's better control though. Now opening up the space. Akita with a chance to carry. linking up with McGregor. Better here from the Gold Coast. Akita then whipping it to the middle. Dang taking no chances with it. The sideline it goes. King will collect it quickly. Diaz and back to King once more. Quick release for McGregor. Finding an opposition back toward the centre. Attewell, heavy first touch, but made the most of it. Now whipping it toward the middle. Turned away with the head there from the Lions. Now long release, beautifully weighted, and a chance for a one-on-one attempt here. Feichner up alongside Kroll. Feichner now taking him on with a bit of speed. The shot away, but the pressure was good from Kroll. Forced him wide, and that shot well and truly off the mark. There it is again on the replay. Very clever ball there from Akbari, who's been very classy this evening. Feichner just pushing go on the accelerator. Nearly getting around Kroll, but did enough. Forced him wide. And shot never troubling Sebastian Arans as a result. So a free kick to come now for Lions. Just on their side of the half. Oh, lovely quick release. Feichner was almost too good of a ball for him to handle. Did get a touch on it. And had it been a little bit tighter to the body, he might have been looking at goal 31 for this NPL season. Crossfield kick once again. Keita in a bit of open space, finding support. Now we'll carry up over halfway. Kroll chipping, looking for McGregor. DeBelle. Great touch there from Pope, right up along the sideline. All sorts of pressure, but kept it in the field of play. Now Dang. And knocked long once again to open pasture. Well shut down. Ludwig. Russell with a potentially dangerous challenge there. He's come off a little worse for wear. He was the one lunging out, so he can count his blessings that there is no card. Back to his feet now. Heading upfield. Kroll finds support with the head. Now Martin getting above. Diaz on the follow-up was determined from Diaz. Keita cleverly all the way back to Arans. Attewell, Ludwig. Just chipping over the top, looking for Inman, who really has been shut out of this contest so far. And very few touches. Gold Coast have a passage to victory here today. You'd imagine Inman will play a big part, so they need to somehow work him into the contest. A good chip over the top here. Once again looking for Feichner. Decent effort. And it wasn't too far away. Staying up well once again. Now Akita, early release, looking for the speed of McGregor. McGregor then directly in the back. That was always going to be a foul. Now Gerard did get a yellow card for something similar earlier in this half. The referee simply telling Lions defenders to go away. It is again from McGregor. Looking to do a little flick up. And he's actually falconed DeBelle right in the nose. Well, that is well and truly worth the share on socials. Hopefully DeBelle sees the funny side of it as well. When a trick goes a little bit wrong. DeBelle taking no prisoners there. Good challenge. Possession once again. And then a terrible return serve there from Jarrard. Well and truly missed the mark. Akita at the top. Gregor going to flick it on. Akita likewise taken down from King, and then McGregor in a battle up on the sideline. No room to work with though. And good pressure here from Gold Coast. Now secure possession. Good field position. Chance to build some pressure now. Martin under plenty of that. And an easy release. Got to do better with ball in their control. Spent very little time on the ball throughout this match, the Gold Coast side. Even less of that time down the opposite end. Now this is a good attack forming for the Lions. Early release to the middle. Hit there by Ludwig. Russell has tracked back a long way. Clearance only going as far as a Lion. Now Pope. Jinky effort before linking with Akbari. Bari trying to thread the needle. Lovely flick over the top. Into the box they go. Trying to whip it back to the middle. Only as far as Ludwig. Russell then clearing his lines. And on the head there by Inman. Inman pressuring Dang. We'll watch that one over the sideline. Now Hoare releasing for DeBelle. Good run into the box. DeBelle back to the middle. Nearly found its target. Just turned away. Akbari now with all the time in the world. Can run, can carry, can strike. Turned away. Chance for the counter-attack now for the Gold Coast side. They just couldn't get the final touch there with Russell. Needed to get something on it. They just bobbled away from his control. Akbari now goes directly over the top. Good weight about it as well. Feichner, however, is offside. He's been caught out 3 times already in this match. Kroll. Two around. Just now looking for Akita. Read that well. Now feeds it for McGregor at speed. Great recovery though from DeBelle, who has been everywhere in this second half. He's arguably been their best performer alongside Akbari. Hope has been very good too for the Lions. Much better start to this second half though, for the home side. Took a long time to get into gear. In that first half, it was probably 25 minutes before they even looked remotely comfortable. Now another corner coming up here. The Gold Coast Knights. Decent delivery to the short post. Near post. The corner to come once again. Inman will supply. And a fair few numbers forward. Keita just hovering on the edge of that 18-yard box. And once again, the experienced campaigner sends this one in. Better delivery. Beautiful delivery from Inman. And it might have gone in directly from the corner. Now there's a bit to sort out here. And it will stand. So it is Braden Inman from the corner, swung it in beautifully. Not much that Riley could do about it. Here it is again on the replay. Inman went direct. And boy, didn't he cash in. Nobody laying a touch on it. All Braden Inman. All locked up now. 1 goal apiece. Plenty riding on this one for both teams. Of course, if the Lions win, they go top of the table. Gold Coast can't hop up to third. They would need to win by 4 here. And they won't see any movement. Of course, next up they'll take on Brisbane City, who are currently sitting in 6th position. Lions will take on Eastern Suburbs as Deng now gets control of it. So we start again, almost as if the previous 65 minutes did not happen. Hope. Quick release and not a good one there. Akita cutting it out. King under pressure again, trying to look for that fast delivery to McGregor. And cleared away. Dang with great control on the high ball. If you are seeing on the screen that it's 2-1, I can assure you that is not the case. Now locked up at 1 apiece as McGregor cards it forward. Might well be 2-1 in just a moment. Shoulder to shoulder, very strong in the contact. There's a big collision there. Lions winning out. That one somehow staying in the field of play. Quick return, then Diaz under pressure. Bari then clearing his lines. Bouncing, taken down by Feichner, who's got all sorts of speed. Takes off into the box. He goes, oh, that was a risky challenge. Somehow they got away with it. It was a nervy moment. Some of those Gold Coast Knights, they're a little bit further back towards halfway, watching on in despair. Pope. Ball was down. Rand's under a little bit of pressure. Another clearance though. Good flight on the ball. And then King hitting it well with the head. So too does Dang. Flicked on, and in the back was Diaz. Or taken to ground for a second time in quick succession. And free kick coming up in pretty good field position here. And it will be Feichner. Try and put this one right on the spot. Lovely release. Dangers forward. Cleared away with the head. Inman getting back behind the ball there on Hoare. Akbari. Points there from Inman. Looks like there will be a change to come for Lions, and that will be Akbari, who's been sensational for them. Ahmed Akbari will exit the action. This one on a knife's edge. I have to say, probably a little more at stake at this point in time for the Lions. The chance to go top of the table. Gold Coast, of course, want to make sure they're sticking firm to that top 4. Finals quickly approaching. Dang gets ahead to it. Wrong direction though. And Hoare in the back. Big contact. No yellow card coming though. Here it is again on the replay. For the turn. Now that freshman on the field for Gold Coast. Taking the ground off the back of the challenge. It's David Russell, who's out there now in the 8. Dang then clearing. Kroll to link up with Cater. It's quick throw now. McGregor once again using his speed to full effect. Russell is there in support. Dispossessed, though, is McGregor, quite meekly in the end, actually. DeBelle just got a little glance on it. King, though, does a great job to secure possession. Now a chance to turn and go. King chipping over the top into open space. Lovely ball. Chance for the strike. Back to the middle. There it is. David Russell with just about his first touch will find the back of the net. What a way to mark your entrance into this encounter. And for the first time, the Gold Coast have the lead. And that seemed unthinkable based on how the first half went. But with 20 to go, it is 2-1. And what a ball it was initially from King. And celebrations all round for David Russell. One of, if not his first touches in the match. Now that is a super sub. Well, if you only watched the first 30 or 40 minutes of this match and you've come back and seen the score at 2-1, you would be absolutely flabbergasted. Unfathomable, based on what we saw in that first half. At just 25 minutes into the second, Gold Coast would be leading. This would now bring them on level points. Third place is Morton. King played a big part in that goal as well, and he's come up with possession, and now they find McGregor, who's carting it forward. They're playing with plenty of freedom now. Russell with a chance to finish again. Oh, inches away for David Russell. Oh, he's become a real strike weapon very quickly. Here it is, McGregor with a great scything effort. And a beautiful ball. There's some problems at the back all of a sudden. Russell's making some great runs, some good lines. This game has come alive. Cast your mind back to round two. It was 2-2 between these two sides. In here by 4 for the Gold Coast Knights. Would push them up into third. And regardless, though, of course, will bring them on level points with Morton. They'll be ruining that missed opportunity against Rochdale. Of course, they led 4-1 the end score. And now all of a sudden the Lions are just struggling for a bit of composure, a bit of finesse. It's the Knights who are full of running as Riley clears his lines. Well met from Kroll with the head. McGregor has done an excellent job on this left-hand side. That's great tracking from McGregor as well. And Kroll simply clearing his lines. They're all energized. Russell has made a huge difference since entering the action. Pope with a beautiful switch of the emphasis. Out to DeBelle. Gerard, Pope. Chance to carry for Hall. Hall looking for the strike. Certainly got plenty on it, but not on target. Always curling away. And no issues there for Arans. It is again on the replay. Nothing of release, and then Hall. And never really set comfortably. Riley. Gerard Early with a loose pass there. King, the challenge up against DeBelle. Martin trying to close down the space. Well done in the end. Oh, taken from behind. Now that could be a yellow card. And it will certainly be exactly that. Not a good challenge, a cynical foul. It's a yellow card every day of the week. I don't even think President Trump could have reversed that one. What a turn of fortune for the Gold Coast. And we're completely up against it that first half, but since returning from the break, they certainly have been the better of the two sides. King has been excellent in this second half. Once again, they've thrown players forward here. One more might just be enough. Kroll out to this left-hand side. Akita. Great turn again here from McGregor. Jostling for control. And just went a little bit too hard in the end against Gerard. Did very well to hold him up. Gregor's been in a constant battle with Gerard and DeBelle. Keita as well. Lovely in and away. Eventually linking through the middle, but again, easily dispossessed. Now wide it goes for Russell. Hope. Low flat release. Rand's out quickly though. Not allowing Ponting any opportunity. And that with the head there from McGregor. Into the path of David Russell. Didn't quite get on the end of it though. Inman shutting down the space. Deng once more. Long release, potentially on the top of Arans. Certainly out on the edge of the box. Simply wind down the clock a touch. And getting up above them. Gregor trying to find a release here for Russell. Russell strong in the challenge. Now works it towards the middle. Decent delivery. King winning the challenge once again against DeBelle. That's the final touch. Over the sideline it goes. Throw in to come. Change made as now King looks to send it to the middle. First time release was way too heavy from Inman. How classy Braden Inman is. Haven't seen the best of him tonight though. He's been kept very quiet by the likes of Deng. That's a good pass now. Heavy touch though, and then Keita for support. Oh, DeBelle with a good turn. Keita certainly was in the back, moved away though. And Kroll eventually clearing. Oh, dang. North once again, who hasn't seen much of the ball in this second half. Cleared away. We're now inside the final 10 minutes. Once again, we haven't had too many delays in this second half. Can't imagine there'll be much additional time. Kroll, first time release directly into the path of DeBelle. Now a chance to carry. They go wide here for Ponting. Quick release, and all of a sudden into a bit of space. Chance to whip it in. Safety first once more though. From the Gold Coast Knights as DeBelle gets it back from a quick throw. Deep once more. This time for Gerard. DeBelle. Well met there from Akita, who's had a brilliant second half. Now can carry, quick release, and Akita will put the foot down. Has got some speed. Now looking to deliver to the middle. Falls here nicely for Martin. Dang, a ball and all challenge. That was strong. Dispossessed though. Inman will come away with it. Gets it back now. He can strike from range. This time decides not to pull the trigger. Forward they march. Then deep pass, looking for the cross right on the byline. That one is met with a good sliding effort. Now they're well and truly. There's a bit of urgency about the play of the Lions here. They're trying to get on with things quite quickly, but a change has been called for. Fred Oyet is out there as well for the Lions now. A few walking wounded as well. Well, one down from the Gold Coast Knights, one down for the Lions. They're desperate to get themselves back on level terms. 7 straight wins, looking to make it 8. Last time they dropped any points was back in round 9 against a first place Peninsula outfit. Win here would put them level with them. The back of some strong results, 2-0 the last game against Olympic. Next 2 before that, the Wynnum Wolves, of course, in that match. Muchner bringing up his 100th goal for the club. It's across all competitions in the top grade. So Cup and NPL as well. It'll be that young man up front who's come on for the Lions. Blair Ponting, first season in men's. Made the Australian schoolboys football squad last year. And another change has been made for the Lions. So into the action is Alex Irwin, the 13. Long delivery up front, finding Oyet. And then well shut down by the Knights. Yet once more, great first time release. Went an option toward the middle and then ultimately nobody on the end of that one. It wasn't a good ball whatsoever. That time was from Liam, who's fresh into the action as well. So they've had plenty of changes here, but not seeing any joy as of yet. A long high chip over the top. Gregor pushing through. Really not tracking all the way back to Jackson Riley. Ponting, a very heavy touch, not a good first touch turn to the action with. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Chip, good weight about it. And now great skill to get around one man. And finding Oyet, who beats one defender, drifts past another, somehow stays alive, turns it back towards the middle. Now Liam Ponting from range, again a heavy first touch. Oyet getting through multiple defenders once more. Great balance, turns it to the middle. Here's a chance for the strike, somehow blocked. Lions building once again, Ponting hitting the deck. Hasn't been a happy entrance for Liam Ponting. Here's Blair Ponting though, turns back on the inside of McGregor. Oyet looks the most dangerous so far since entering the fray. Been on for a matter of minutes and he's already had a number of good touches. Good period here for Lions. Ponting dispossessed once again.
Taking down the outside the ball. Still there, but
Moved away once again by our man in the middle. As the time continues to tick down. Long release again from Arans. Offside is the call here on McGregor. Dang. Irwin. Oyet once more looking for the turn. Gold Coast are now wary of Oyet though. Doubling up on him on that occasion. Irwin, lovely chip looking for Oyet. Cleared away, taken down by Ponting. Ponting delivering deep then for Dang. Irwin. Trying to turn away from Martin. Martin dispossessing him momentarily. Cleaned up by Dang. Dang now with a chance to thread the needle. Took a deflection nearly into the path of Oyet. Rands once again knocking it long. They're counting down every single second. Knights team somehow getting themselves in front in this second half and looked very comfortable from that point onwards. Is there another twist in the tail? Ponting, good challenge. Deng then cleaning up the scraps as he has done all evening. Deng there once again, working directly through the middle. All couldn't bring it under control, and now Martin dancing away from defenders. Chipped over the top once again into a corner. That's clever play from Gold Coast. Just deny the options. Not a good clearance. Then a man taken down in the box, and there was big contact as well. Have to stick with the play though. Unfortunately, no replay because things are happening thick and fast. But geez, that was a risky challenge from the Lions, and it could have easily gone the other way. That's the last roll of the dice now inside the final minute of regulation time. And imagine 1, maybe 2 minutes at most to be added. Been very few stoppages in this game. Ponting driving forward, finding support out wide. There's a flag raised, but a man in the middle turned it down. He was happy with the angle he had. Now Dang. Irwin. DeBelle. Taking on McGregor, beating him. Ponting, quick turn. Quick release as well. Now chipping into the box. Oyet is the target. Got above them. Couldn't connect though. Headed away and cleared as well. Deng securing control. Irwin out to this right-hand side. Ponting once again. Chipping over the top. Good weight about it. Into the path of Feichner. Feichner now looking to thread the needle. Stern from Ludwig. Cleared out of the box. Now throwing everything at them here, the Lions. Chipped in once again. Iran strong and above them. Took it with two hands. And they are just about home now. The Gold Coast Knights. Another check of the watch. A little bit of pressure in the back, and that could have easily been called. Quick release, and now surely this is it here for the Lions. They have to throw everything at them. Dan goes to this left-hand side. Ponting under pressure, or yet unable to get control. McGregor getting out to this left-hand side, just has to head to a corner. Does well, little step over there on Blair Ponting, and there was contact again, waved away. I don't mind it, it's consistent for both teams. Dang. Ponting once again. Pressing in a lovely turn here, beating the first man. Now a run being made, Ludwig threatening to latch onto the end of it, instead cleverly left it for Arans. And surely that must be enough now for the Gold Coast. Arans booting it long. Still no whistle. Dang, unable to do too much with that one. Hemmed into a corner. And they will win the throw here, the Lions. It looks like another very late sub here. Gold Coast just trying to wind down the clock. According to the sideline official, we still have 2 minutes left. It's a fair bit of time to work with. Oh, dang. Ushering his teammates forward. He'd probably be advised to join them. Get that aerial advantage. They knock it long. Nobody up there waiting for it, though. Orr is in a battle. Doesn't come away with it. Dang then. Causing the foul. Once again, they'll look to slow things down here, the Knights. Ludwig long into a corner, as expected. DeBelle set upon by McGregor, hounding and hassling him. DeBelle does a great job to get around him. Back to the middle, good pressure once again. Job a very clear one for the Gold Coast Knights. Just keep shutting down the time and space, minimise those options. Keita. Look at the head once again. Quick throw taken. Martin is there though. Gets it down with the head. Dang. Marching forward. Finding support out wide. Now chipping to a corner themselves. Another check of the watch. And the Gold Coast fans are trying to bring an end to things with the horns now. Feichner. Can't take it down. Still there though for Ponting. Then chipped back to the middle once again. Safety first from Ludwig. Ludwig comes once more. And we'll look to clear his lines, and there it is. The Gold Coast have done enough. A big victory up against the team running second. And they were absolutely nowhere to be seen in that first half. It wasn't even a contest. 1-0, but it could have easily been 2 or 3 to the Lions, but they dug deep, gradually grafted their way back into the contest. And in the second half, well and truly dictated terms, they have deserved their 3 points this evening. At full time here at the Croatian Sports Centre, it's the home side, the Gold Coast Knights, victorious over the Lions, 2-1.